You might be asking yourself, where has Unitedly Random been these last few months? I'm getting my master's. It's hard. It's hard, okay? That's why I ain't been here. I'm getting my master's. Well, a lot has changed and still nothing at all. Your girl is still working in China, number one. Number two, she's still working in China, okay? I guess things have changed. I'll tell you a little bit about how the things have changed in this video, while I also show you my new apartment.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay, so I just moved into the apartment, so I'm gonna show you around and I'm gonna be talking behind the camera. So this is my foyer. This is my foyer, okay? You know, we got a little hidden area for our shoes, because we're not supposed to be wearing them in the house, okay? So my little hidden area, my shoes, my spray for stinky feet, and my cream for crusty feet. Anyway, so we go right out of the foyer. We go into the kitchen slash living room. Okay, now like we also have a bathroom downstairs. This is like a Chinese style bathroom. It's a squatter. It's a squatter slash wet room. It reminds me a little bit of Korea, where the bathrooms are always like wet rooms. It's pretty big. It's pretty deep. So yeah, I use it for the guest toilet, and also when I just want to take a regular shower, this is my shower room, okay? Also, if I have like big quilts or anything that I need to hang up to dry, I plan on hanging them up in this room. Now, coming around the corner, I know it's pretty bright. Coming around the corner, we have this area. Now, this used to be a bed area. They had a big mattress topper there. I said, get that out of here. I don't want it. Instead, I want to turn it into like a little sitting area, because this apartment does not have a dining room, as you can see. So this is going to be like a little sitting area. We got our pillows, you know, we got our stuffies. I thought that I'd just put my laptop here because I don't really have room for my laptop over here. I mean, this is going to be my desktop area. I just recently bought a desktop like tower that's supposed to be pretty good. If I haven't already shown this to you before, this is my lungs. It's an x-ray of my lungs that I did a while back when I was really sick. Just a little knickknacks. As you know, you're Unitedly Random. I just have a bunch of Unitedly Random things. Painted this, painted this, painted this. Got this as a gift. Going down. If you are an OG Jones Bones, you know who this is. I started collecting ducks. Don't ask. I started collecting ducks, and then like glasses from different places. Like here we have Shake Shack. Shake Shack has this glass, and also I don't know if you ever heard of Mishue, but Mishue also has glasses. So I went ahead and got that. And then in the back I got a McDonald's Coca-Cola glass because I like collecting things, I guess. Now over here we have like a, what is it, a coat rack. This came with the apartment, but I had to figure out how I wanted to use it. So I just put everything on there. Like if I'm going out, I have my fan, I have my headphones, I have my everything right here. Now going right next to it, this is the piece of art that I got from a student at my very first school in China. I don't even think this was meant for me. However, someone was like, hey, Alia, do you want this? A student did it. And I was like, sure. So I don't know who did it. I'm guessing maybe that student was Circle, but yeah, it's mine now. And every time I go to a new apartment, I put it up. Kind of like how this artwork over here is Erykah Badu. And I always put her up on one of my walls. Now, these are the mugs I've collected while I've been in China. Like I said, I'm one of those people that just kind of spend money. Well, mind you, I didn't buy this. This was a gift. I bought these two. Okay, so I did spend money on that. These two was a gift. Going down, this was a gift. This was a gift. This was a gift. This was a gift. And this was a gift. Going down again, that right there, I bought. Okay. And over here, you know, just trying to figure out how I'm going to do things. I have a lot of dry noodles, and just cup noodles. I have a lot of food for someone who never cooks. Now this right here, let me back up so you can get all of her glory. All of her glory. That's glorious right there. That is a Texas style fridge for a girl who don't cook. But I made sure I made sure to get this apartment specifically because it's such a huge fridge. And I was like, I'm gonna start cooking. I'm gonna start meal prepping. I'm gonna start meal prepping and I'm gonna use this, okay? So just you watch. Now another reason why I got this apartment, I don't know if you noticed, but there's something right there, there's something right there, and there's something right there. Baby girl, this right here, some type of microwave. Some type of microwave, okay? I don't know what type, but it's one of those good microwaves too. Now this down here, baby, that's an oven. That's a whole oven. Baby, that's an oven. Now over here, dishwasher. That's a dishwasher. Baby, that's a dishwasher. So that made me like, the little American girl in my heart was like, let me go ahead. I got an oven, I got a dishwasher, I got a microwave. This is the place for me. Now over here, we got some dietary foods over here. I should be doing a diet one of these days soon. I'll make a video of me, like, I don't know, following one of these things and doing a diet. But like, yeah, vegetables, dried vegetables, so it's like easier for me to get in. And then like snacks, just like regular snacks. Reese's Puffs, peanut butter chocolate flavor. So yeah, nothing too exciting over there. You know, I'm gonna make this into my spice rack, okay? And you know, I have my oven. You know, these came with me from the very first apartment. You know, I had my cat shaped things. So I have my cutting board right here. I have that right there. Oh, and I got Doja Cat. Can you kiss me more? We're so young, but we ain't got nothing to lose. Oh no. Over here, I got this for a stew ways back before we was gonna get divorced, because it's Venom and Spidey. But now it's mine. It's mine. I'm a divorced individual and it's mine now. Okay, and you know, like I like to have space. Love to have space. My little toaster that I stole from one guy when he was leaving China. Now this, going back into my little cozy area, my laptop, my iPad. Now it's kind of weird, but if you go down here, I got books. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to situate everything. So far, this is empty. So far, this is like my fancy clothes, like kind of like, I have a lot of clothes at this point. This isn't even all of them, but this is like fancy clothes and sweaters. Over here, it's going to be like we're still downstairs and I'm about to lose lose battery, but over here is gonna be my long pants, my skirts, my dresses, all that type of thing, right? No, not dresses, just shorts and pants and skirts. Okay, over here I got my one pieces, like my one dress and one piece birthday, you know, they're all gonna go up at the top. This is gonna be my jacket area. There's no jackets in there. This is gonna be my big video production area. Okay, like my tripods and everything are in there right now. And this is just downstairs. Okay, downstairs is serving. I go over there to this little nook over here. This is just an assortment of things. Okay, medicines, deodorant. We can never, look, babies, I stole this from a foreigner when he was leaving. He knows who he is, but it's Old Spice, baby. Ooh, Old Spice. I love my man deodorant. I love smelling like a man. I mean, it's not gonna get me put in a relationship anytime soon, but I love smelling like a man. And this is kind of my view from this apartment. The window is dirty, but this is my view from this apartment. Very gorgeous. Very gorgeous. Like at night, there's a place all the way right over here. That's like the Olympic Stadium. They're having concerts. You can see the lights and everything from this space, right? It's a rainy day lately, but that doesn't stop the fun, okay? So let's go on upstairs. So now we're heading upstairs. Stairs are kind of short and awkwardly shaped because, ooh, the echo is echoing. But once we get upstairs, as you can see, it's a very big space. a very big space, and the lights are off, so it's kind of dark. Let me turn the lights on for you. Whew. Now the lights are on, but it didn't get that bright. The thing that I have at home, I have like a stand that I plan on bringing to the new apartment. This is just going to be like my makeup stand and all of my lotions and stuff. I'm gonna keep that there. My bed, that's not silk. That's not silk. What is it? That's not silk. What is it? Satin. I got satin gold sheets, you know, to just really protect my skin. And over here, I have like a little, you know, a little book nook that I'm gonna have. And my ear keeps falling from here. It keeps falling down. If you have any way to keep it on the freaking wall, please let me know, because it keeps falling down. So this is my bedroom. My current bedroom, you know, silk sheets, not silk sheets, satin sheets, not very special, except if we come over here, your girl, I don't know if you already see it, but your girl has a tub. Your girl has a tub. What is that? That's different. That's different. Now I have a tub, I have a mirror in my bathroom, and I have my washing machine like right here. So that's the situation over there. Coming over, we still have the same view as downstairs. We're just a little bit higher. And over here, we don't have regular dryers. We have standing dryer. So this is a standing dryer. I just put it into this little area and made this into my dryer and tea nook. Now you might be saying, Aaliyah, do you drink tea? No, but I've collected a lot of tea over the years. And so all of my pictures go here with my hot water, cold water dispenser, okay? It's already boiling. And down here, I have my tea box, okay? My tea, coffee box. And so, yeah, that's in my bedroom, because as an adult, you have the choice to do whatever you want to do with your space. And that's what I chose to do. Now, you might notice there wasn't a TV in this apartment. This apartment doesn't have a TV. I brought my good old projector, and now I need to get a white cloth or a projector screen to go across, and then that will be my TV. So I'm not completely moved into this apartment yet. Let's flip it over so you can look at me. I'm so gorgeous. I know you wanted to see this face. I'll take off my glasses so there's no glare. I'm not completely moved into this apartment. I've been doing it all by myself. By I think October 15th, I should be completely out of my old apartment. And that's literally next week. The old apartment is still kind of like a mess. I think I can definitely handle it, but it's definitely not like oh, I moved in one day. No, it's like I have 3 suitcases, and I've gone back and forth from my old apartment to my new apartment. So far, like with full suitcases, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I don't think it will take another 5 times to completely move out of my apartment. But still, you know, right now we're on a holiday, so that's why I really had the urge to pick up the camera and just talk to you guys. I know it's been a while. I just want to thank you guys for being here and supporting me. I'll give you an update. Your girl just got a check from YouTube. Like, I mean, mind you, like, this check has been growing since, like, the first time I got a check from YouTube. My very first check from YouTube was about, I want to say, 300 buckaroonies, I think. That was when my bra video went viral. So that made me monetize, and then I also got a check from YouTube for that video. And then since then, I haven't had another check from YouTube. And it's been capped at like 100. So once I reach 100 USD, then they'll send me a check. Well, recently we reached 100 USD. So that means in the 3 years that I've been in China, that's how long it took me to get 100 USD. I'm not, you know, I'm not mad at it, not at anything, but I'm just saying, maybe I can't go full-time YouTuber yet, especially because I don't consistently make content. But I just want to thank you guys for being there for me and let you guys know, being completely transparent. Like, I just got a check from YouTube. And it's because of your support. If you want to, like, I can tell you right now, my apartment is 2,200 RMB a month for this apartment. Usually the way they do apartments in China is that you pay 3 months at once, but I talked to them and I was like, can I pay monthly? And they were like, oh, that's fine. So each month I'm gonna be giving her 2,200 RMB. I'm pretty sure that's the right number. If it's not, I'll tell you on the screen the correct number. But yeah, thanks for coming and having a tour of my new apartment in China. Let me know, have you seen my other apartments in China? Because I feel like I've done a tour of every apartment, but I don't really remember. So yeah, compared to my old apartments, this is a lot more space, but it's kind of like only for one person. I had an apartment in China, 3-bedroom apartment. I had a 2-bedroom apartment. Last year, I just had a 1-bedroom apartment. And this is also just a 1-bedroom apartment, but it's different. There's an upstairs and a downstairs. And so I do like this one better than the one that I had last year. The one I had last year came with problems, babes. It came with some problems. Y'all, I was showering with cold water for like, since February. And I'm kind of done because I never thought that I'd just go to my company and say, hey, I have cold water, can you deal with this? So I just been showering with cold water. Someone told me they are treating me worse than they treat the Japanese. Which, I'm not political, so if you know, you know, and if you don't, just they're not treating me very good, like. But anyway, much love and positive vibes, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Like, subscribe, and let me know about the content that you want to see down below. I'll try to do it, y'all. I'll try to do it. But also, your girl is getting her master's, okay? I'm getting my master's. It's hard, okay? That's why I ain't been here. I'm getting my master's. Bye-bye.